child will just find the same wherever he's going. Putting it together. Okay. You make the call, you choose the interventionist, you choose the date, you choose the treatment center, your interventionist is helping you through this. You hold the intervention, you hold the boundaries, you allow the addict to get help, and the family gets help also. So what is set up is a set of boundaries. Now, if you have an adolescent child going into treatment, this is how I work with an adolescent in an intervention where the patient is not willing to go to residential treatment. Because if they're not willing to go to outpatient, then they're not going to go to residential treatment. So what I do is I meet with a transport company. There's one in San Diego. It's one of the best in the country. And I work with a gentleman who's 35 years of this and fully licensed to do this. The intervention will be a surprise to the child because obviously that child's not going to be around if, hey, we're coming over, how about it? But how I work with an intervention with an adolescent is the family is present, family's there. Family's prepared 3 letters, how they've seen the child's addiction affect the child, how it's affected them as a parent, and new boundaries about what's going to happen. We're going to go back to that idea that we are taking our home back from this behavior. We've probably heard stories, oh, but does the child need to be restrained? Sometimes they do. That's not something the Scripps McDonald Center does, and that's not something I do. But I have transport teams that I work with if that is the case. If it is life-threatening at that point, what are we going to do here? Are you going to let your child stay at home? Or are you going to help him get treatment that he needs in another area? So, again, generally speaking, believe it or not, most of the kids we work with want help. And again, we do not use restraints at the McDonald Center. We should be sure about that. But private intervention, sometimes that is necessary. And then the child is earning things back on the trip, either by car or by plane. And that's a whole longer story.